Welcome back. Welcome back to Kandi Etiquette lesson. What lesson is this? What lesson are we on, guys? Let me check. Let me look at my YouTube. I think this is lesson 4 or 5. But why do I have all these apps on my iPad? Here it is. I think this is lesson 5. I could look on my YouTube or my Instagram. Let's see. So this will be lesson number 5. I just found it. The last one was on my positive vibes and everything. So make sure to go watch that. This is going to kind of be in continuation of that video. This is not about vibes. It's not about positivity. Well, it is kind of about positivity, but it's more about being yourself. And I've found, you know, I am 29. Okay, my last year in my 20s. I'm about 2 months away from my 30th birthday, and I found that in preparation for turning 30, I like almost made it seem like my life is over once I turn 30. I know that that's not the case. I know it's not, but it's just like it's so hard to just to let go of that. You know what I mean? Just like I tell everybody, like I'm 29. I was like, oh, I'm 20 something. They were like, Candace, first of all, you closer to 30 than you are 20, okay? And I'm like, what? I don't even know. What are you saying? That's so rude. But, you know, I know that I am closer to 30, and that's okay. I think that I've done pretty well, especially just in the last year. So I'm cool with where I'm at in my life. Of course, I want more. Of course, I want better. You know, of course, I'm, you know, aiming high. But this video is going to be about just knowing who you are and accepting who you are as a person, and just being being you and being happy. So I hope you guys will enjoy this video. It's going to be rather short. I really don't have much to say because it's really very easy. It's a very easy concept to follow. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope it's helpful to anyone that's, you know, struggling with being themselves or who they are. I hope this helps someone. But I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay, so this video is about finding yourself and being you. So when I thought about this video, and it's very near and dear to my heart because, you know, for the longest time, I'm an artist. And not just a makeup artist, I'm an artist in all aspects of my life. I look at everything, and the crazy thing is that if you know you're an artist if you're really good at math, right? I was terrible at English, like terrible. I'm still terrible at English. It's like, if that's my first language, of course, but I don't know all these little, you know, I know how to form a sentence. Let's not say that, but it's like all this little other stuff, I don't know. And I don't speak correctly, and my grammar is terrible, and that's just who I am. You know what I mean? I understand what you're saying. I understand, you know, the words that you're using. I'm not dumb by no means, but I'm just a very, like, I see things, I'm a visual person, and words like are kind of different for me. Like I can see symbols and things like that and add. Everybody know at my job I do have a 9 to 5, but I am the bookkeeper at my job. I can calculate something in my head like in 2 seconds. It's like, oh, okay, that's what that is. So I am an artist. And since I am an artist, I had to realize who I was as a person to get to where I am today. And in saying that, you know, I went through the phase of, I've always been I'm the middle child. I've always been the wild child, and I've always been the one that was different. Different hairstyles, different hair colors, different, you know, getting piercings, tattoos, like, you know, all this stuff that my other sisters weren't getting, that my family really wasn't like. They're like, wait, what is all this stuff that she doing? Like, it's so out of the norm. My parents are in finance and banking and things like that, and so, you know, me having my nose ring and my ear used to be pierced all the way through. I used to have my lip pierced. I have 6 tattoos. You know, I always change my hair. Y'all know. So it's like it's like I switch it up a lot, and that's just who I am because I like to express myself by using myself, you know. But I posted a post recently, and it basically said, not basically, it said, I'm gonna read it. I've come to the, I can't even read my own writing, Lord have mercy. I've come to realize that I'm extra as fuck. Ratchet, annoying, funny, and just a crazy ass chick. But I'm okay with that. I am who I am and I love it. Be yourself and live without regret, because we only have this one shot at this thing called life. Take risks, live on the edge, laugh when something is funny, cry when life gets hard, cuss somebody out when it's needed, and then let that shit go, okay? Cut your hair if you want. Wear that bright lipstick, eyeshadow if you want. F it. We only got this one life, live it up. And that really, that message really hit home to me, and it continuously hits home to me. Every time I struggle with who I am as a person, every time sometimes I say, like, you could take the easy route, Candace, and just focus on, you know, becoming a supervisor or a manager at your current job. But that's not what I want. I work this job as a job. I don't work this job as my career. My career is art. My career is everything art. And so you have to hone your skills in on what your passion is. But at the same time, understand this, you got to make money. You got to make sure that you can feed yourself. You got to make sure that you know, I get it. Like, we all want to follow our dreams, and I understand that 100%. I applaud everyone that does it. But you have to make sure that you're good on all other ends. You know what I mean? I would never quit my job without knowing that my income was steady on, as far as with the makeup thing. Because I don't want, like, not that I don't want to struggle, because I struggle, okay? But I don't want to be to the point where I'm just like, shit, I should have waited. I should have just held out just a little bit longer. I know that my big payday, my big opportunity is coming. I can feel it. Like, I feel it in myself that there's something big coming. But I'm going to hold on, and I'm going to wait for God to tell me when I'm ready. So with that being said, going back to my message on Instagram, you know, live your life. Be you. If you want to cut all your hair off, cut all your hair off. If you want to dye your hair blonde, even though everybody's telling you, oh, your hair gonna fall out, you know, be prepared that your hair might fall out. But if that's what you want to do it. I dyed my hair blonde about so many times, and almost 50% of the time my hair just falls out. One time it fell out in clumps. Another time, like, the person that colored it didn't color it the way I wanted it, so then I ended up coloring it black, and then it turned green, and I had green hair. But you know what? Hey, it was cool. The blonde hair was cute for that moment when I wore it for those couple of weeks. It was popping. Okay, I've had braids. I've cut all my hair off. You guys have known me when back in the day, when those who have been following me for a long time, I've had short hair. My hair was about that long. I used to wear my hair really short back in the day when I was like my early 20s. I recut my hair like 5 or 6 years later. Didn't get the same feel, grew it back. Now I'm back, like, I've gone back and forth with cutting my hair again. Like, it's just I love the short hair look, but then I get tired of it. But if I want to do it, if I feel like doing it one day, I'm gonna do it. With my nails, like, I used to work at an actual bank branch or whatever. I used to have, I have a nose ring, but I had a nose ring. I took it out. I felt like I needed to be a part of everybody else. I felt like I needed to be like everybody else, and I didn't. I don't need to be like you, just like you don't need to be like me. My life and my decision are my decision. The way that I dress, the way that I talk, everything is Candace or Kandi. That is who I am. And when you finally find that, who you are as a person, I promise you, you will start to attract people that like you for being just that person. You might lose a few friends because they're like, you know what, you're acting different. No, I'm acting like who I am. This is who I am. But unfortunately, I didn't show that to you at the beginning. You know what I mean? I've lost a lot of friends this past year, in my last 29th year, or in my last 20 year in my 20s. But God has brought so many new people to me that have encouraged me to do more with my makeup and shown me how to do more with my makeup and how to build my business and how to stay on top of my shit, instead of just going home and taking a nap, instead of just going home watching TV, watching all my Law and Order episodes 50 million times, where I could recite the lines. You know what I'm saying? All those bad habits that I had because the people that I was previously hanging out with, that they never encouraged me to do better. They never were like, Candace, we see this vision. You know what I mean? I do the same with my friends. I always used to see visions in them. I always used to see, like, oh, you know, you gonna make this, you gonna do that. But I never got the same back. So you have to realize in yourself who you are. You have to love yourself, okay? Because I love myself. Y'all know I love myself, okay? But you have to love yourself, because that's the first thing. In order for anybody to love you, you have to love yourself. And I know that sounds so cliche. I know you hear it all the time. You see it on Instagram. You see it on everybody's posts and everything. But it's so true. It's so true. It is so true. Understand that. And I used to be really scary. I got into a little bit of trouble a few years ago. Like maybe almost like 5-6 years ago. I got into a little bit of trouble. And you know, I got really scared. I got scared, and I was afraid to do anything. I was afraid to live my life. I was afraid to like just live, because I was so afraid. And then, you know what, in the last couple of years, I started thinking to myself, you know what, Candace, you can't be afraid to live. You can't be afraid to live life. Whatever happens is gonna happen. And you have to realize that. Everybody that's watching this video, all my friends, all family, you know, people that don't even know me, you cannot be afraid to live. You can't be afraid to take risks. You know, scared money don't make money, and that is a true saying, okay? You have to spend in order to make, and that's the truth. A lot of people say to me, they're like, you know, you buy a lot of makeup. Clearly, I'm a makeup artist. Duh. But it's like I'm constantly buying makeup, like all the time. If I see something pop up on sale, I'm ordering it. If I see this or that, I'm ordering it. You know why? Because this is my passion. This is what I love. I'm buying hair. I'm doing different things with my hair. I don't do hair, but I love hair. Okay? I love just the whole, like, I get tired of my hairstyles after like 2 weeks. I'm like, I need a new hairstyle. And my hairstyles is like, why don't you keep your hairstyles in? And I'm like, girl, because I'm tired of it. I want something new. You know what I mean? So that's just, you know, who I am as a person. I love change. I love to switch it up. I love to be different. I see something, I want it. I get it. Like, you know, it's just the way that I live. But you can do the same thing. And it doesn't have to be as far as with an artist, as an artist. It can be as far as with, you know, maybe you are in that corporate, climbing that corporate ladder. If you see something, there's a position that you want, find a way to get it. Find a way to get there. Set goals. Write them down. Read them daily, okay? That's the only way to succeed in life. That's the only way to move forward, is to write these goals down. Find a plan. If that plan doesn't work, figure out a different plan. Period. I always have a plan B. Always. Like, that's who I am. So, you know, and I don't say I wish. I don't say I wish. I don't say, oh, I wish that, I wish that I had $200 by next week. No, I'm going to get $200 by next week. That's the difference. My mentality is different. My life is different. You have to live in your purpose, and you have to find your purpose and just go after it. And go after it without having any type of, don't listen to other people. Don't listen to people telling you like, oh, you know, like the makeup industry is so saturated. I was telling myself that. I don't know if other people were telling me because I wasn't listening, but I was telling myself, oh, it's so saturated, that's why I'm not moving forward. No, I'm not moving forward because I'm not allowing myself to move forward. Duh. So just keep all those things in mind. You are going to be your worst enemy. You're going to be your hardest critic. But don't be too hard on yourself to where you can't be better. You can't get better. You can't, you know, don't do that. Don't do it to yourself. And I think that's what a lot of us do, is that we're hard on ourselves and we're like, oh, I could never do what she does. Yeah, you can. You can do it better if you really want to. If that's really what you want, you can do it. But you have to set up a plan. You have to find your way. That's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it is helpful to someone. You know, I'm going to do another video soon, more ratchet, because, you know, I like that. But this one, I'm just feeling real motivational right now. So that's why I did this one. So, you know, I'm just going to try to help y'all out a little bit. You see this glow? Ooh, let me tell you. And look at this crochet hair. Like, I love this. Like, this hair is so bomb because the way my girl did it, I'm just do this little side note, but the way my girl did it, she got the little part there, and I can just part it, and I can throw it back over here. It ain't just one style, one hitter, you know what I'm saying? I can do a bunch of different stuff. And just a little tidbit, and then I'm gonna let y'all go, okay? This is how Beyonce used to wear her hair back when she was in Destiny's Child. She has a crochet braids, if y'all remember it, the 4-member Destiny Child, not the 3-member. But back when it was bills, she used to wear it like this. So I mean, it's kind of like popping. So you'll probably be seeing me do the crochet hair again, probably a different color though. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that it's helpful. And make sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and follow me on all social media platforms under Beat by Kandi. You can also Google search me, and all my social media and website will pop up. So again, enjoy, make sure to comment and like my video, and I will see you guys next time.